Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Libra weekly money and career reading from March 4th to the 10th, 2024. Libras, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Libras weekly money and career, March 4th to the 10th, 2024. Thank you all for being here. I hope you are well. Be on the lookout on the Hear Out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name, maybe two, I'm not quite sure. At the end of March, in the last live of March, I do lives every Sunday for anyone that's interested. Sunday lives are at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. And if you become a member or are interested in becoming a member, that automatically gives you access to one free question during the live. Becoming a member and not a subscriber, right? Just making that clear. All right. Libras, let's get started here. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Money and career, temperance, tempo on the communication with family, or tempo on emotions coming back, conversations, people. These can be people that you have been working with in the past, or maybe that you want to work with again, or maybe you're working with kids, or maybe you're working with family or childhood friends, or people you know, right, from the past that you either from the past, you've known for a while, or maybe you've worked with them already once. And with the temperance here, you have the temperance and the King of Cups. These are two main energies for emotional stability. Filtering your emotions, making decisions in a calm mindset, able to make decisions in a stable way, or with a healthy foundation, right? And filter your emotions. Let's see where this is going. Okay, so seems like maybe there are conflicts with family or with people from the past, people you have worked in the past. Maybe it's a boss, maybe it's a water sign, King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but it feels like whatever this dynamic is, whatever this discussion is, Five of Swords, right? It's pushing you, or you're understanding that you want, that it's important to stay calm. Because it feels like you either don't trust these people or you didn't trust them in the past. And so now they're re-entering your life. Maybe this is the next business partner, or maybe this is someone you worked with in the past. Maybe an ex-boss, or even family members or friends you started a business with or collaborated or something like that. And it feels like there's a conflict there. Let's see if there's a decision to make. Because with this temperance, it's really taking your time, right, to bring balance and a sort of steady flow, even when it feels stressful, right? So it feels like it's stressful, but you have to keep your calm. And to have the conversations or resolve the issue if there's a conflict or you're not seeing eye to eye is the way to achieve an answer or a resolution. Ooh, yes. So Ace of Pentacles. So there's an offer there. I'll pull more cards on this Five of Swords because there's a conflictual energy there. Either it's someone you don't trust. It's funny because this Five of Swords keeps coming up. We have a lot of aces, a lot of Ace of Pentacles coming in all these readings, and you know, many readings already, and with conflict. Like, this is something you're transforming. This is something you're bringing in with the Magician, yet it's conflictual, right? It's time to move forward. It's time to make it happen. Here's the offer. Here's the money to build, or the money we owed you, or an offer for a position, for a job, for a business partnership, whatever it is. And so it's important for you, Libra, to be very clear on where you stand and very clear on the vision you're establishing on what it is you want to create, right? Is this a business you want? Is this that job you want? Or is that promotion you want? Or that school you want to get in? Or whatever, right? And it's like, it's not about ego. It's really about the connection, the soul connection to your goal or to your intention or to whatever it is. But you have the Temperance and the Magician. So easy does it. Maybe you wanted to push. Maybe this didn't go fast enough, or maybe you don't trust these people, or you've already worked with these people, or you don't like the transactions, or the discussions are complicated, right? And you're standing your ground, or you want to keep calm in all the discussions and all the decisions. And even if you don't see eye to eye with everybody, it's almost like negotiations. It feels like negotiations. It feels like something you wanted. You're taking your time and you're understanding that you have to remain calm in the negotiations. You have to remain, can't get overwhelmed. And you have to trust the situation. If you don't trust it, then you have to pull out. Let's see where this is going. Yes, Justice. And again, there's your card, Libra. I don't know why I said Leo. There's your card. And it's like often, Libra, you want this to go the right way. You want this to be fair and balanced. So you remain balanced, right? You are honest, and you will be choosing or deciding with maturity and honesty, and maybe you don't trust the other people completely, and maybe these discussions are sort of amping up. I don't see anything drastic. I just see this Five of Swords peeking out all the time, just telling me that something is imbalanced. Something is in there that you don't trust. Either it's a person or the numbers or the way the transaction is going. This is what you wanted. This is what you want to build. It's moving forward, but it has to be fair. And the Justice is right underneath the Six of Cups, which tells me that either you've worked with these people already, or this is someone you know, or you're going back to something. But the decisions or the choices are going to happen no matter what. In other words, something's got to give. It's almost like you've worked really hard. It is moving forward, and it will move forward in a fair way. And if the universe has to shake things up a little bit, or someone else is making a decision for you, or life events, or events in the company, in the job, in the project, in the team, whatever this is, happen so this can move forward in a more stable way. And I think you're waiting. You're waiting for this transformation. You're waiting to be aligned perfectly with that goal. Okay. It feels like you're waiting for that perfect moment, or you have a perfect vision in your mind of this job, of this business you're building, or of this partnership, or this project you're building, or whatever it is, right? You have a vision probably that you've had for a very long time, a childhood vision, or even a vision of something that you could, create with people you know, a family business, or starting a project, developing an idea with people you know, friends or family, whatever it is, or even past coworkers. And it's important for you to align yourself really with your day-to-day actions to create this, to create what you want. And it's important to be clear on what you want. The Magician calls upon you to take action. Not just wait. Yes, you're taking your time. You're allowing it all to come in. You're also able or to filter your emotions. But it's not enough. It's important to take inspired action, right? And focus to bring that goal to fruition, to be methodical, to plan it out, to stay on track. And if you wait too long, that's when the conflict arises, right? I want it this way. It has to be perfectly aligned for this to move forward. I need it to be perfectly fair, perfectly square for this. I worked hard on this. I spent a lot of time, a lot of money. This is coming to fruition, but it's almost like it has to be an equal give and take, or you have to give a little. I'm missing a word here. You have to, it'll come back to me. In the negotiations, and I know this, compensate. Compensate? No, not compensate. It's important for you to understand that this is going to move forward no matter what. But it might not be exactly the way you envision it, the way you fantasized it, but you're celebrating. You're celebrating money coming in. You're celebrating the offer. You're celebrating. It's almost like you prepared the project, and your finances are coming in. Maybe you're getting a loan. Maybe finally people are all kicking in the budget, the finances to make it happen. You're celebrating, finally, the money coming in. Opening up to more skills. It feels like this has been in gestation for a while. You've been nurturing this project. You've been working on this project, and maybe you haven't been telling that many people about this, right? This is maybe a confidential project or a secret project or something that you couldn't reveal or you can't reveal right away. Spending a lot of time and a lot of money, but it's coming together. It's coming together. And I think decisions are made, and you have to make concessions, and so it reaches something balanced, right? And that's why the justice is there, is that, no matter what, there's a decision that's going to be made. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Everybody's going to have to settle for what it is. And so it will unblock the situation and everybody will sort of reposition themselves, or maybe the people that are no longer involved or feel they no longer want to be involved. I don't know why I'm saying that. Will leave the situation, and then you can sort of move on and feel much more comfortable in how this is going to develop. You can also be taking classes, opening up to more skills, applying to get into training, classes, school for, higher skills with the High Priestess. You're allowing your world to expand, your company to expand, or your professional realm to expand. It's also a thorough understanding of where you're going. Yes, you're stubborn. You're being stubborn, Libra, but not surprising because you want it fair and square. And Aries, Leo, Sag doesn't have to be. They are sort of more free for all, right? More creative. And maybe you're partnering up with, someone creative, and you're creating something, and you're the budget side, you're the financial side, or you're the business side, right? And so there's two dynamics here where you have saved your money, or you're really standing your ground in your vision of whatever it is you're trying to develop here, or whatever it is you were waiting for money for. It's important to see both ways, the creative side and the financial side. That's the way it feels. Doesn't have to be that, but it feels like there are two sides in this reading. A much more conventional, money, conservative, have to budget, have to make, I'm going to keep my pentacles for myself until I trust someone, and I don't really trust anybody to be able to push this narrative forward in a fair way. But I think there will be a fair way. There we go. A lot going on, a lot to juggle. But here we have the Nine of Pentacles. Comfortable financially, comfortable with your choices, but also comfortable because you were able to make independent choices, remain independent, and moving into also financial independence. It's abundance, but it's also independence. I love this. Let me see what this Justice is all about. Why is the Justice here? Why is the Justice here? Okay, so you're leaving something behind, having to remain in control, make those decisions, probably not seeing eye to eye, right? It's really leaving a certain mindset behind, certain conflicts behind, or certain discussions that either have not been resolved or finally are now going to be resolved. And you have the Strength card, which tells me that no matter what, you're in control. You are in control, Libra, right? But with the Temperance, there's good news, right? It's just like tempo, but it's important for you to become in resonance with the other people, with the other team, with the whatever it is, with your boss or with the other people you're working with, right? It's moving forward, but it might be moving a little slow, or you're not really understanding exactly how it's going to pan out yet. That's why there's the Justice, right? To make sure something is decided, or someone shakes things up a little bit to be able to unblock a situation and move forward in a much more balanced way. And then, right, it's going to make more sense. You're going to resonate with it much more afterwards once the decision is made. Just stay yourself. It's a slow evolution, but I think it's constant, it's sure, and I think that it's no use getting involved in any other people's opinion. Take the time. Take the time to discuss, take the time to process, to listen and assimilate what you have discovered or what you have understood or what has been decided. Talk it out. Listen. And we have the sun. Beautiful. So the sun is all about positivity, abundance, success, but it's happiness. It's just, you're reaching happiness with this. This is a moment where you understand that this is a good project, or you can move beyond the conflict with that person or the conflict that is rising, right? There's a solution there. You have the Strength card and the sun. So this is about something that sort of clears up, an opening, clears up to more creativity, to more accomplishments. Also, cooperations, being more efficient, collaborating with others, sharing positive energy, sharing your positive energy, and that positive energy is going to follow you through in the right direction. These fell out as well. 8 of Cups, moving on from those emotions, those sticky vibrations that you have with that person, or that disagreement, or that, you know, misunderstanding in the way it's going, or the philosophy, or the way it's budgeted, whatever it is, you're leaving that behind. Again, the High Priestess twice. Follow your intuition. Follow your intuition. Believe in yourself. You're healing. You're moving into something calmer. You have to make a decision. No matter what, this has to be unblocked. And there has to be a path chosen, even if you disagree. If you want to make this happen, this has to be resolved, whatever it is. And again, I don't feel like this is a heavy-duty problem. I think this is a dynamic, a complicated dynamic, maybe between two people, two egos. It's possible. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Again, so maybe it is with an Aries, Leo, Sag. Maybe that's your boss. Maybe that's the partner. Maybe that's a coworker. Maybe that's a friend, a family member with whom you're starting a project. It's possible. But stay positive. You are in control. It's really about letting go certain emotions, certain mindsets that are just not applicable here in this dynamic. Whatever it is, it will be different for each and every one. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Libra's weekly money and career, March 4th to the 10th of 2024. One last message for the road. 9 of Wands. We have the 8 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. A little protective. 5 of Swords, a little protective. High Priestess again. You're 3 times the High Priestess. Well, there you go. 10 of Swords, yeah, you're leaving something behind. To push forward, it's important that you're at the end of a cycle. So maybe you're at the end of a cycle with a job. Maybe you're at the end of a cycle with a boss, or with a friend, or with an idea, a project, something you thought was going to go a certain way. You're leaving that behind. You're building something else. Might be the same idea, but it's going to be done in a different way, and maybe with another team, and maybe with another company. Queen of Swords, yes. Wanting the truth, wanting everybody to be in their truth, speaking their truth. So it feels like you're clearing the air. understanding exactly what's going on and what's blocking the situation. And again, like I said before, maybe it's a person that might no longer be on the team that you don't trust. Or maybe you are taking your idea somewhere else because you have a budget and you have the money and you're keeping it for yourself and you're going to go develop it somewhere else. Either or, it's moving forward with a decision that's made, might not be yours, but it's going to bring everything back in a balanced energy to move forward. With this High Priestess here, 3 times, I feel like the magic word is reflection. Reflection. Because I feel like you are reflecting and you keep reflecting on this idea, on how it's going to move forward. The foundation of your idea, developing this project, investing in investing in a serene environment. I think it's, yes, reflection. So if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a potential free reading, all you have to do is put reflection down below in the comment section and be subscribed. Thank you so much for watching, Libras. Thank you to each and every one for sharing your energies, for supporting this channel, for being so kind in sharing your journeys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Have a great week, Libras. Take care. Bye-bye.